which increases the amount that he can use his extremely low cooldown skill of Dragon Stance, which will make you absolutely blow your brains out. Don't forget, guys, every time you comment and like one of my videos this month, you'll be entered to win a Samsung tablet. Just make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit the bell so you're notified whenever I post a video, because the more videos you comment on, the higher your chances are to win. Good luck. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's Claytano. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. And today's video, I want to talk to you guys about the top 5 violent procking, abusing monsters in Summoner's War that makes me rage! And I hate raging and violent procs! If you guys have been playing Summoner's War for as long as I have, you can definitely tell how there are some monsters in the game that seem to have a higher chance to proc than others. Even though it should be that there is only a 22% chance to proc violent on the first time, you can definitely tell that there are some monsters that seem to proc more often than others, especially in places like Guild War and Real-Time Arena. So let's get into the video here and start with number 5, which is MoLong. He is the Water Panda, and Water Panda seems to proc way more than he absolutely should. Especially in RTA, he seems to always be able to go straight from his Dragon's Dance into his Reckless Assault. And a lot of the times, he is always going to be violent procking every single turn that he gets, which increases the amount that he can use his extremely low cooldown skill of Dragon's Dance, which will make you absolutely blow your brains out. Okay, so moving on from MoLong, him being the number 5 violent procking monster on today's list, we are going to move on to the next one, which you guys can also imagine is mainly coming from an RTA standpoint. And if you guys don't already know, it is Ganymede, the Wind Fairy King. Ganymede has the uncanny ability to use his first skill, Serenity, to successfully remove the immunity off of your monsters and then violent proc himself into his seal magic. He has done this multiple times, not even on just the first turn, but also throughout the match. He will continuously do this against your Wusa, your Veligul, doesn't even matter what the element it is, he will be doing this non-stop over and over and over again. And also by doing this, he does increase his extremely low cooldown time of his second skill, Ventilate, which he can't use on himself anymore, but he can use it on a Hathor to ruin your freaking life as well. Okay, so that's Ganymede. He does violent proc very often in RTA, but also in other places like Guild Wars. If you do happen to use your Ganymede, I recommend that you might want to try using him because he's kind of OP in Guild Wars as well, and Guild Siege, and TOA Hard. What else? Yeah, pretty much everywhere in the game. Yeah, so just use him. All right, number 3 on the list now. Yeah, number 3 on the list is the monster known as Poorna, the Fire Phoenix. Okay, so the Fire Phoenix has been known notoriously for the violent proc abilities of Poorna. Sometimes even enough to violent proc himself around to 8 turns, so that way you kill him once, and then you have to kill him again, and again, and again. Which is very nice because he does have a lot of damage, a lot of HP, and a lot of attack, and a lot of speed, and really so much base stats that just make Poorna an absolute monster. And when you fight him in RTA, you better believe that if at first he doesn't succeed by getting the stun from the first turn, he's going to try it again, and he's going to land it. So he's going to give you that little sliver of hope, thinking that you're not going to get stunned, and then he's going to violent proc, and you're going to be like, wait, he's not going to stun me, he's not going to stun me, he's not going to stun me. Bam! Stunned. Life ruined, game over, you lost because of a violent proc into a second chance to stun your unit. Congratulations. Welcome to F3. Now, Poorna, when he's in RTA, he does happen to have a little bit, he's a little bit more tame, but he does violent proc a lot more than other units in RTA. Okay, great. But when you put this guy in Guild Wars, or girl, they tend to go a little crazy sometimes and go maybe 3-4 turns every turn they get, which is a little bit too much. It's just, that's about all you can do. That's my face when I get violent proc by a Poorna in Guild Wars. Super fun. Okay, moving on. Who's next on the list? Number 2, we have Theo Mars. Yeah, you thought this was gonna be number 1, didn't you? No, I have a good one for number 1. We'll get there though. All right, so number 1 is Theo Mars. Number 2 is Theo Mars, and Theo Mars has also been notoriously known for his violent procs as well, particularly from going from Triple Crush into Mega Smash, into Mega Smash, into Triple Crush, into Mega Smash, and then your entire team's dead on Guild Wars, mainly because Theo Mars is used a ton on Guild Wars. Because the fact that he does so much damage, doesn't have to worry about elemental disadvantages, and he actually has an elemental advantage, he is able to kill every single one of your units, or at least 2 of them, maybe 3, maybe all 3 of them, most likely all 3 of them with violent procs, in a single turn. When you're like, wait, he's a single damage dealing monster, but he just killed my entire Guild War offense in 1 turn. How did that happen? Violent procs. Abused. This guy is so abusing violent, he doesn't even know it. He's so far gone at this point. He has been in the shit for way too long, and he is just oblivious to what's going on. Okay, guys. Number 1 on the list, and I gotta go to the collection because I actually don't have this monster. Number 5 on the list, and number 1, I don't know how to count, but number 1 on the list. Oh, you think Helena? You think it's Helena? No, it's this color. This monster is number 1 on the list. Yep, this monster right here. You see that one. That all of them, violent proccing abusers. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. Helena, Amelia, Diana, Eleanor, Alexandra. You don't see those too often, but they sure as hell are. Maybe not as much, but this one and this one definitely are. These 2 for sure. This one and this one for sure as well, and even that one too. I think that they violent proc way too much. I think they violent proc way more than 22%. It feels like 75% that they proc. Seems like it. Yeah, so they're number 1. If you guys have your suggestions on which monsters you think are the violent proccing abusers of the game, put your comments down below, because you might actually win a Samsung tablet by putting that comment in there as well. Just make sure you guys are subscribed and also clicking the bell to get notified when my videos go live. And then if you put a comment down below and you like this video, then you're entered into win a Samsung tablet. If you comment and like every single one of my videos that I post throughout the month of October, then you are successfully entering yourself in every single time you do that on a video. So if you happen to miss a video previously, go back, comment, and like those as well, because you'll have a higher chance to win that Samsung tablet, okay? Aside from that, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay soupy. Don't be potatoes. Don't be unicorns. Peace.